4, 5 and 6. 1, 3, 4, 5 out of the draw from the stand. Stood down 1 and 3. Now number 7, an additional runner, starts off the outside of the front. Angustine, I think. Horse 1, they all end in Y. Greg Sugars, Michael Hughes. 3-year-old. 2, Miss Kaikoura, Rodney Petroff, Anton Galino, New Zealand bred. As is 3, You Need a Bit of Muscle, Chris Alford, Brent Lilly, T1. 4, Chris Gang Kiosk, Ken Brown, T3. 5, Jericho's Trumpet, Gavin Lang replaces Ryan Duffy for Zach Steenhouse. 6, Robbie Zuv, Aussie and Austin and Julie Mifsud. 7, Angustine, John and Marie Caldo. 40 metres, 4, 5 and 6. 7 outside the front, set. Green flag is dropped. Tapes go release and they're off. Angustine galloped out, as did You Need a Bit of Muscle. They've both galloped out on the front row, and the 40 metres horses have got away well. And they all end in Y. Greg Sugars in the lead. Plunkett Foundation colours 7 metres in front early. Miss Kaikoura second. 5 metres to Angustine third. About 30 to Chris Gang Kiosk fourth, who now trots roughly, almost gallops on the first bend. Getting past it is the Group 1 winner, Jericho's Trumpet. And going past, gets past Chris King Kiosk now. He's now gone into a gallop, gets into a trot now. Robbie Zuv also made a mistake when coming past us, and it now gets around Chris King Kiosk, who's now going pretty slowly, and everything's getting past it. It's dropping right out of it, doesn't know how to. It's half trotting, half galloping, and it's going to get pulled out of it here, Chris Gang Kiosk. And as they go to the 1,600 metres, You Need a Bit of Muscles just entered the back straight, whereas the leader has left the back straight and is inside the mile. Whereas some of them have still got to get past the mile inside the last mile yet. So the leader is They All End in Y. They All End in Y. Looks like the Yallandini, but it's pronounced They All End in Y. In one word, They All End in Y. 15 metres in second place is, as they swing into the straight with a lap and a quarter to go, 1,200 out, the Yabby Dam horse Miss Kaikoura, as they came around the Yabby Dam racing home turn at the 1,200 metres. The only mare in the field, then Angustine third spot, then about 52 Jericho's Trumpet, the Group 1 winner in the field, who, if anything, hasn't really made up his handicap. And then 4 metres away in the field was Robbie Zuv at the Orange Light and the Bell. They have a circuit left to travel. It runs fifth. And then about 150 metres to You Need a Bit of Muscle, and Chris Gang Kiosk has been pulled up, effectively pulled up. It's 400 metres away, all but pulled up. 800 to go, into the back, and They All End in Y. 10 metres in front, second Miss Kaikoura, 4 metres Angustine third. Then there's still about 35 to 40 away to Jericho's Trumpet, last year's Vic Bred Platinum homegrown classic 3-odd trotting Colts and Geldings Group 1 winner. Of course, heats of that here last night. 5 metres to Robbie Zuv. Then there's about 150 to You Need a Bit of Muscle, and pulled up Chris Gang Kiosk. Off the back, it'll nearly get lapped here, Chris Gang Kiosk, unless it hurries up, which has actually happened nearly once here at the trials. 5 metre leader is They All End in Y. 400 out. Miss Kaikoura second. 2 metres Angustine third. And then came back in the field to about 15 away Jericho's Trumpet, who's now got the closest he has to the main body of the field, as has Robbie Zuv after an early mistake. The third quarter, 31.6. It was 31.6 second quarter, also 63.9 first half of the last mile. In the straight, They All End in Y in front, joined by Angustine. And then came Miss Kaikoura. Angustine outside, They All End in Y. Angustine put its head in front and won it. From They All End in Y, 8 metres Miss Kaikoura in third spot. And they were then clear of, in fourth position, was back in behind them to Jericho's Trumpet. Further back in the field then was Robbie Zuv, and then came back in the field to You Need a Bit of Muscle, who's just come past the line 200 metres away. Chris Gang Kiosk will complete the course, but not for another 400 metres. 29.8 fourth and final quarter. Last half mile 61.5. The winner came off the front. We stand by for the mile rate for Aldebaran Park. First 7, Angustine. Mile rate there is 28.7 for Aldebaran Park, 28.7. First 7, Angustine. John and Marie Caldo as Chris King Kiosk just completes the course. Trial number 13, finishing in first position, horse number 7, Angustine. John and Marie Caldo, finally get a winner today. Second 1, They All End in Y. Greg Sugars, Michael Hughes. Third 2, Miss Kaikoura, Rodney Petroff, Anton Galino. Fourth 5, Jericho's Trumpet, Gavin Lang. Fifth was 6, Robbie Zoov, Austin Mifsud, Julie Mifsud. Sixth was 3, you need a bit of muscle, and seventh eventually was 4, Chris Gang Kiosk. 71256, 3-4, officially 71256. Race time 259.1, 259.1 overall. Lead time 53.5, 53.5. Mile rate for Aldebaran Park of 28.7, 28.7. Last mile of 25.5. 25.5 last mile. Last half mile of 61.5. The margins were a neck by 11. Quarters of the final mile. First quarter 32.3, second quarter 31.6, third quarter in 31.6, fourth and final quarter of 29.8 for the last quarter 29.8, 32.3, 31.6, 31.6, 29.8, 63.9 first half of the last mile, 63.2 middle half, last half mile 61.5, last mile 25.5, margins a neck by 11, 259.1 the time. Mile rate was 28.7. Last mile 25.5. Last half mile 61.5. 29.8 last